Okay, very good, friends. Doc South here. Doing another video. I did a video the day of the Washington, New Jersey Celebrates America Day for 4th of July. Their 4th of July celebration, soapbox derby, parade, fireworks at the end of the day. And I did, you'll see one, it looks like basically just an empty football field. And I was describing what was going to be happening as we were waiting for word as to whether we were even going to do the fireworks that night. There was a problem with, thunderstorms in the area. And I'll take the crimp out. You talk about fireworks, you start getting lightning blasts in the middle of a fireworks display. I don't think that would be good. So, if nothing else, what kind of audience would you have? I'd probably be the only one there. So anyway, it worked out pretty good. I thought I'd give you a report as best I can as to what happened. Once it was going, I couldn't do a live report. Once everything was running in progress, there was just no time left except to there was nothing to do but to just get cranking, right? And so finally, a day or so later, I've got it to where I think I can give you a bit of a lowdown. All in all, everything worked out pretty good. Yeah. The rains came while the parade was going. You could see, off over towards Hackettstown and northwest of Hackettstown, they were getting clobbered with a storm and lightning and everything. Oh my gosh. And yet for some reason, as the clouds approached our area, it was okay. Nothing really that bad. A little drizzle, some rain. A little, but nothing to write home about. Bill and the sound man, Kathy, the photographer, and myself were we're hunkered down. Everything seemed to go okay. The only thing was we were still waiting for word. The fireworks guys were all hanging around their trucks, having a coffee, and eventually we got word from the powers that be. That bingo, it's on. We're doing it. So that starts the activity. So I had all my equipment in my van, had to get it all out, make sure it stayed dry. Again, Bill, the sound man, was checking his equipment. Some of his wires got wet, so he was busy replacing wires. Kathy ran off and started taking pictures of the parade and whatever else she could find. Did a pretty good job, and a very good job. And there you go. The fireworks guys, like I said, they can't, once they load the canisters, I guess the firing mechanisms for the fireworks, they can't take them out. The only way to get them out is to light them off. I guess the fireworks, the bundles can't stay in those canisters much more than about a day, and I guess they get funky. I don't know. And I suppose you don't want funky fireworks. Yeah. I don't know what, I didn't want to ask what would happen if you tried to dump one of those things out. I got a hunch it would be very bad. Very bad indeed. So anyway, so that got taken care of. We were busy at the football field, just kind of running from here to there. As we were working, the food vendors came by and started up the heaters for the oil for funnel cakes. Of course, the pretzels were in the oven. People from the parade started just coming by, hanging out a little. Some decided, hey, why go home? We'll just stay out here in the field. It feels pretty good after that storm. And they were just kind of watching the scene. And little by little, people started showing up, picking their spot. Some on the bleachers, some on the far lawn, some on the east lawn. Yeah, they're just starting to come in. And we were ready for a sound check. I seem to remember we had a few glitches, which always makes your heart stop. But again, a lot of the equipment got a little damp. But again, Bill, in true to form, got everything, I think, going fairly well. And, pretty soon it was time to get cranking. So I started playing tunes, talking a bit. Some say too much, but well, that's my bag. I kind of dig yakking it up with these songs. So, and so I was doing that. Of course, there was one of the fellas from one of the fellas from Washington Celebrates America is, I think, a multi-year veteran of the Marine Corps. And I said to Kathy, the photographer, I said, watch this. I'll stop him right in his tracks, Kathy. He was walking around checking with people. He was running the circuit, making sure all divisions were ready for the onslaught. And he was heading off to the fireworks guys. I said, watch now. I see him walking. Watch this. And I don't know, something took my attention away. And I said, well, okay, we'll get him in a little bit. And as he's approaching us to talk with us, make sure we're ready, I had the Marine Corps hymn sitting on my turntable. I said, watch this. And I started playing it. Yeah, he stopped. Stopped for a bit. One time, though, last year, he stopped and he actually stood at attention and saluted while the song played. Yes, he did. But he came over and shook my hand and said thanks for the song. And well, I thanked him. And I said, it's for me to thank you. And so he said, you all ready? I said, well, there we go. We're playing. He said, all right. Get going, man. I said, yes, sir. And off we went. Started playing songs. More and more people coming in, and it was looking pretty good. You know, it's funny too. I just mentioned this. To show, I think the nicety of the people that came to the display. They could have sat on the football field. But the football field had just been mowed. It had fresh lime for the hash marks, I guess, for practice. And, it is fenced off, but I think there were signs saying you can come out on the field if you want. No one did. I guess they wanted it to look nice. They all stayed off to the side of it. There was plenty of room, plenty of lawn space, but yeah, no one, like I said, they could have gone there, but no one did. Kind of cool. And, we all know we just had ourselves a time. There was, I hear the phone ring, and that's just going to have to ring. We'll get to it in a minute. And then, and I noticed also they had a new thing today, this last year, was Dave Rappel, the DJ that I believe hosts the Soapbox Derby. He MCs it. And, you know what they did? We have such a big field that no matter how loud I make my sound system, the people way off to one end can't hear. So they decided this year have Dave come and play music at the far corner of the base of the main field. And that worked out very, very well. The nice thing is Dave has this, he has this truck, this DJ truck that looks almost like a starship. It's really cool. Speakers coming out of it and stuff. I guess he can just drive up somewhere and, put on the emergency brake, run back to the central area, and bingo, he's on. And that was pretty neat. And also the nice thing is I play oldies. I'm happy to play songs from the 20s. I did play a few from the 20s, and I'm sure the kids they're looking at, what is this? He was playing stuff more, I think, for the younger folks, and I think it went over well. It went over very well. Gave them a spot to be and to enjoy, and so that was I thought it was a good idea. And then let's see, what else here? Gosh, there was one minor injury, nothing to write home about, I guess, although it had to hurt. One of the folks making funnel cake had a little hot oil, I guess, splattered on him. That hurts. I've been there, done that. I felt kind of bad for the person. I don't know, male, female. I don't know what the deal was, but my sympathies. Getting even a tiny burn hurts like the devil. And it almost hurts worse later. It gets itchy and stuff, and you can't scratch it. Yeah, I've been burnt many a time, and it's from having worked in boilers and stuff. And no fun. But I guess I don't know the outcome of it. But again, just to mention, again, all through this, the folks from Washington Celebrates America running here and there, getting everything squared away. We had some people visiting from Canada. They thought it was pretty neat. In fact, I found Canadian Sunset by Andy Williams, played that for them. They kind of liked it. And what else? Oh, and we had a special, instead of playing a recording of the national anthem, we had a singer, a young lady. I can't think of her name right now, but she sings for the Atlanta Braves, does the anthem for them at their home stadium. She sang the national anthem. I did warn her that when you got to "And the Rockets' Red Glare," I said, don't go jumping out of your skin if you hear an explosion, because the fireworks guys always like to turn it loose. Yeah, so, by all means. And she said, oh my God, thank heaven you warned me. And even then, I think she jumped a little when they when they threw up the salvo as she did the anthem. But she took it in stride. Let's see. We had one little like I said, a power glitch for a little bit. I guess some water got into one of the extension cords, but that got, Bill took care of that right quick. There was a dunking stool this year that I think went over big. I don't know what charity ran that, but I imagine it took in some money. If nothing else, I think as hot as it was, people probably would have paid to sit on the dunking stool and cool off a bit. Then maybe they maybe should have tried that. Let's see. Again, I imagine there's photographs. If you go to, I think it's Kathy Miller, photographer. She's probably got I don't know, but I'll bet you she's got some photos of the event. And I saw on Washington Celebrates America's Facebook page, I think they've got, looked like a video of the fireworks, which is kind of cool. What I kind of liked this year was there was, I guess due to atmospheric conditions, a lot of smoke developed around the fireworks. So you were actually looking at the firework display coming out of the smoke. And I thought that was rather kind of different. And other than that, gosh, I don't know how it could have been a better day. You get right down to it. I don't think I've missed anyone. Let me see here. No, I think all in all, everybody just did their best. And the crowd was very nice, just had themselves a time, and certainly no harm done. Everybody was just digging on America, on her birthday. So yeah, it all went very well. I hope to do it again as long as I got breath in my body. I hope to be at that display that day. Fantastic thing, and there you go. Many thanks to all who ran it. Can't possibly go through all the names, but those folks from Washington Celebrates America, good people. Okay. I would suggest if you're listening to this, you might want to, and you don't have a fireworks display in your town, maybe you could contact them for info. Do it yourself too, and get something cooking. It makes unbelievably wonderful day. Anyway, okay, enough said. I've got to get to work. I'll see you folks later. Thank you.